All right.
All right.
Where are you going for your next $1 receiver, Brad?
This is a package deal. All right. So
well, hold on. You told me I had to pick guys here. Now you're giving me a whole package?
yeah, it's the same. You'll understand. So I had a thought experiment last week when across my phone came the words Kenny Stills arrested, and I was like, oh no. And then I looked at it, and he actually did something pretty awesome, it seems like. So I'm sure he'll be fine. But
Yeah.
but I thought about it just for that brief second, like, oh, what's going to happen to Houston? And obviously, I owe every travesty I think of fantasy implications. So
Right.
so I thought the reason that Will Fuller and Kenny Stills and Randall Cobb and even Brandon Cooks are so cheap, although Cooks is not $1, is because we don't know. There's 4 guys here to start. None of them are of Hopkins quality, and there's just so much unknown. So
yep.
you can't throw all your money at one guy because you don't know who's going to be the guy. But if one of these guys goes down, like if Kenny Stills got arrested and now he's in jail or he's going to be suspended and he was out, I think the value of Fuller and Cobb just skyrockets. And
well, I mean,
so these are
even at that. I mean, even if one of them doesn't go out, what people are expecting from Deshaun Watson, 2 or 3 of these guys, like 2 of these guys will be good. Like there's value to be had here, even if these guys are healthy.
Think about what you just said. If one of them doesn't go out, and we're talking about Fuller, Stills, and Cobb, if one of them doesn't go out, it would be a miracle. Okay?
Also true.
Yeah. Okay, so you just have to pick the right guy. I mean, if you throw $1 at one of these guys, Fuller, Stills, or Cobb,
and I'll throw 2 or 3 at Cooks just because he's still cheap.
Right, you're good to go. I mean, you could boom. And just so you know, Randall Cobb is in the slot this year, going completely undrafted. He in 12-team leagues. Nobody's touching this guy. Will Fuller's 26, Kenny Stills is 28. Do you know that Randall Cobb isn't 40 yet? Do you know that?
I was aware that isn't he didn't he just turn 30?
He isn't even 30. He's 29. Can you believe that?
Did anybody last year have more yards and was more overlooked than Randall Cobb? You know how many yards he had last year?
How many?
He had over 800 yards. I mean, he was he had a lot. I mean, that's part of the reason I love some of the guys in Dallas so much is because there's a ton of vacated yards there. But Randall Cobb he's maybe not making any highlights, but he's a more than adequate guy on an NFL field.
What percentage of Deshaun Watson's passes last year do you think went short? And that is 1 to 10 yards.
I really don't know. I'm going to guess maybe
53%.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Randall Cobb is going to be there. While Will Fuller is zooming down the field and Kenny Stills is zooming down the field and Brandon Cooks is zooming down the field, Randall Cobb is going to be 7 yards away waving his hands in front of a linebacker. And if Deshaun Watson goes there anywhere near 53% of the time, Randall Cobb is going to be a beast.
Yeah. All right. So that list I gave you a little bit earlier with all those good players that had 500 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Great player.